What if I gave you a magical clock that allowed you to stop time and you could do a year's work in a day? How about 10? You know, in Dragon Ball Z, there's this place, the hyperbolic time chamber, a magical room where warriors go to train. Inside, time flows differently. 1 year in there equals 1 day out here. You step in, train relentlessly, and when you walk out, the world has barely moved. But you've leveled up beyond recognition, stronger, faster, sharper. To everyone else, it looks like magic, but it's just time multiplied. Now imagine that concept, but instead of fighting, you use it to think, to study, to design, to invent. That's not fantasy anymore. That's exactly what AI is becoming. AI is the hyperbolic time chamber for the human mind. Our brains are miracles of biology, 86 billion neurons constantly firing, but there's a catch. No matter how smart you are, you're running on one clock speed. You can't overclock a brain, you can't install more RAM, you can't do a year's worth of deep work in a day. You're bound by biology, and biology moves at a crawl. AI breaks that wall. It's the first system that lets thought escape time. Because AI doesn't sleep, it doesn't get bored, it doesn't burn out. Add more chips, more data, more compute, and it just keeps accelerating. It's like giving thought itself a fast forward button. And for the first time ever, we built the button. Let me put it this way. Imagine we build 4 robots, James, Jimmy, Johnson, and Jeremy. James is the first generation. He can do a week's worth of work in a single day. Give him 2 months and he can build you a business. Then comes Jimmy. He can do a month's work in a day. Give him a year and he becomes a master of anything. Next is Johnson. He can do a year's work in a day. Give him a week, he'll build you a skyscraper. Give him a month, he'll change the world. Give him a year, and he's colonizing Mars. But then there's Jeremy. Jeremy can do 10 years' work in a single day. Give Jeremy 2 years, and he can take a civilization from cave dwellers to the moon. Everything humanity has achieved in the past 5,000 years, Jeremy can replicate in 10. And if you keep feeding him chips, data, and time, in 10 years, he's inventing faster than light travel, discovering the unified theory of physics, curing every disease, and hopping galaxies like bus stops. And here's the twist. James will be built first. He's coming soon. And who builds Jimmy? James does. Who builds Johnson? Jimmy. Who builds Jeremy? You guessed it, Johnson. So the question isn't if Jeremy arrives, it's when. And honestly, it might not be long, because all it takes is adding more chips. This is why AI feels like stepping into a time chamber. It's not that it's smarter than us, it's that it can think faster. While we're limited by the speed of our neurons, AI can run lifetimes of iteration in a blink. Ask it to invent. It can simulate 1,000 prototypes. Ask it to teach. It can generate 1,000 years of lessons. Ask it to think, and it can think forever. Every new model is another generation of robots running deeper into the chamber, and when they step out, they'll make it seem like we just jumped ahead in history. So when people ask, what's the big deal about AI? It's not just about productivity or automation or making our lives easier. It's about scaling time itself. If you like thinking about where this all leads, about AI, time, and the strange new future we're building, share this, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.